Hello everyone, welcome to Home League. If you want to give a new life to your old stereo system, then this video is for you. Today we'll be talking about this small tiny thing just came out from China. It is called Bluetooth module, which will help you to stream the audio from your mobile phone to your stereo system. Let's just give you a few insights of it. We have here the auxiliary plug connector. Near the auxiliary plug connector we have the soldering points. It's labeled left, ground and right. We have also the micro USB for powering the device and also the soldering points for the power here. You'll need from 3.5 to 5 volts to power the device. And also we have the Bluetooth antenna located here. And now it's time to go to my stereo system and disassemble it to find the optimal location. I'm also following to have a good coverage in the room. Most probably I'll install it on the back and front panel. Let's go and see. Here you are. This is my stereo system. It is Technics EH790, and I'm going to get it out and to unscrew the panels to see what's inside. I don't think you are interested in this, so see you when boring job is done. Basically my stereo system has 4 blocks, and here is the back side of the 2 blocks where we can do some changes. Okay, and the other block is this one. It is sound processor, and we have here auxiliary DVD input, VCR and DVD 6-channel input. I'm thinking to add additional 3.5mm jack and to connect it to the auxiliary DVD input. Now it's time to find a solution to power my device, and I found this phone charger from very old phone, Sony Ericsson, and it says that the output is 4.9 volts and 450 milliamps. I understand that it should be enough for this board. However, I would like to measure the current of it and to match it to be sure that everything is perfect. I already disassembled and it looks like this, and I'll connect the output of this charger to power this device. Let me now check the current. I'll use the laboratory power source. I also need this plug from a charger, and let me just connect to my laboratory device, and let's check if the connection for the plus is fine. Yes, it's okay. Minus should be also okay. Yeah, it has connection. Now let me just connect to my laboratory power source. Connect to minus and plus. Yeah, now it's connected. I'll take my phone and try to play some music on the Bluetooth. That's good, it is paired. And now let me also connect the audio jack. Okay, so that's good. And let me play some music to the headphones to see if the current values are changing. and we see that the value is very small. The current value is 0.01 amps, so I'm now pretty sure that everything will be fine. Okay, after analyzing the space inside, we have a plan. And I'm going to install the external power source in this location. It will be connected to the power button of the stereo system. So that external power source will give me 5 volts to the Bluetooth device, which I'll locate it here. And then the audio output will go this way. We'll get out from the main block, and we will install one 3.5 millimeter auxiliary input here, and we will solder it to the DVD input. Just in case, I will install here one button, and I will connect to the power source of the Bluetooth to be able to switch on or switch off manually. This is needed if you have an external audio connected to the DVD input. So it will avoid the distortion of the sound in the speakers if you have both sources connected. So in order to avoid it, you just switch off the Bluetooth and the external input will be fine. Now I have a shopping list. I have to go to the electronics store and buy all the components necessary to realize the plan. Okay guys, let me show you what I bought. I bought the auxiliary input for the sound processor. I bought the switch button for the power board of the Bluetooth. I also bought the connectors for the switch and these small plastic things to connect the board to the frame and to avoid any short. We have more like this. Okay, and that's it. We have the power source, right, and we have the Bluetooth device, and we can start. Here we have these holes into the metal panel and it is missing in the plastic panel. It's not a problem to do the same. So let's double check the position. It will be somewhere here. So I'll make a new hole here and fix the plastic. And let's check from on the other side with the front panel installed. Okay, let's see if I do not touch the front panel. So perfect. So here is how the location for the Bluetooth module looks like. Well, now let me see from the other side as well. Here, so it is quite steady. So guys, in order to fix that external power source to the frame, I made two small holes here and here, and I also found a piece of plastic and I did the same, and now I'll join those pieces together. Okay. Now it's much better. Okay, now it's time to solder the cables to the power source. This is it. We are joining all together. To have everything in place. And then we can test it. Okay. Looks good. So guys, now these two pieces are soldered all together, and I will check now with headphones to see if everything is working. Okay, let me just connect. I see the LED light is blinking, and let me connect to the Bluetooth and play some music. In headphones. Okay. Be very careful because we have the high tension here. Yes, everything looks great. Now guys, I have this 3.5 millimeters auxiliary cable, and I'll cut it to use it for connecting the audio output here from here, and the other side will go to the sound processor module. So let me just cut this. Anyway, I have a lot of cable like this, so I'm not sure if it is visible for you guys, but here I soldered the wires. So the red wire to the right, the green wire to the left, and the white wire to ground. And the other side will go to the auxiliary input. So it looks good. Now I will put the back panel and solder it the rest wires. Now guys, I have soldered it all together. You see here the auxiliary input, and now let me check if everything is working properly. So I have this cable. The red is right, black is left, and let me check with the tester. So first I'm checking the right channel, great. The ground for the right channel, great. Let me see if there is no short with the left. No, that's good. Now the left channel, great. The ground, great. And let me see if there is no short with right. That's fantastic. With the sound processor everything is great. So this is how it looks assembled for the sound processor. And now with the main block I have completed the assembling of the internal components. So let's have a short review. And this is the power supply for the Bluetooth device, and these are the 5 volts cables going to the Bluetooth itself. Here is the Bluetooth on the back, on the front panel, with antenna to have a better coverage. And now here we have the 3.5 millimeter plug. I have connected the plug and decided not to solder the cables because of easier uninstalling in case of if something is happening. And the cable, it is going under the main board, and it goes out from the main block, and the 3.5 millimeter plug for the sound processor. Here is the button. You notice that I have changed the color because I damaged the previous one. I have forced the connectors too much and it has been broken straight away. However, it is fine, even red. That's okay. Well, and the cables goes to the power supply board for the Bluetooth. However, the power supply is connected to the power button of the stereo system, so it is not a problem if we switch it off with the remote control. So while we switch off the stereo system, the Bluetooth power will be switched off automatically as well. So guys, now everything is back in place, and I just want to show you
Bluetooth mode.
Okay, now we have
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
We have an English-speaking Bluetooth device with Chinese accent. Well, I didn't expect to have a speaking Bluetooth, but anyway, it's working and the sound is pretty amazing. I hope that video was interesting to you, and have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.